In the suburbs of D.C., a woman fails to show up for work and is found brutally murdered.
911, what's emergency? We just walked in the door and there's blood in the foyer.
For the next 2 decades, the case remained unsolved until new technology allowed investigators to do what had once been impossible. A new series from ABC Audio in 2020, Blood and Water, coming April 28th, wherever you get your podcasts.
From ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. Today, President Trump extending the U.S. ceasefire with Iran 24 hours after signaling he would not extend the truce, and with Iran refusing to commit. The vice president remains stateside. ABC's Mary Bruce.
Vice President Vance was ready to fly to Islamabad for negotiations today, but tonight he remains here in Washington. There are no talks on the books, and after threatening for days to resume attacks on Iran, President Trump has now extended the ceasefire with no end in sight.
A Reuters Ipsos poll released today finds just 26% of Americans said the U.S. military action in Iran has been worth its costs. 51% say it hasn't. A driver plowed his car right through the lobby of a Philadelphia police station today. Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel.
Based on what we see, it is clearly an absolute deliberate act. Based on the video that we watched, the individual was traveling in the lane of traffic and then intentionally, based on what our viewpoint of the video, and goes directly into the lobby of the second district.
No serious injuries. The Southern Poverty Law Center confirming it's under investigation for apparent past use of paid informants to infiltrate extremist groups. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche accusing the group of using sham accounts so it couldn't be traced.
The money was passed from SPLC to one sham account to a second sham account and then loaded onto prepaid cards to give to the members of the extremist groups.
President Trump's pick to lead the Federal Reserve facing some questions from the Senate Banking Committee today. Kevin Warsh told the panel in his opening statement that he's committed to making sure the Fed stays independent.
I do not believe that independence of monetary policy is threatened when elected officials state their views on rates. Fed independence is up to the Fed.
Florida tonight executed Chadwick Scott Wellesey, the 58-year-old convicted of setting his neighbor on fire when she returned from work to find him burglarizing her home. You're listening to ABC News. It's been a tough stretch for consumers with inflation remaining above the Federal Reserve's 2% benchmark. And now a growing number of Americans are looking for extra work.
According to Side Hustle Nation, which provides support, job placement, and online training for moonlighters, 39% of working Americans have a second job, including 57% of Gen Z, the youngest members of the workforce. A survey of the company's clients finds that most like the freedom of an extra job, while more than a quarter need the money just to make ends meet.
ABC's Jim Ryan. In an effort to fight fraud, the Trump administration will carry out an audit of all 50 states to weed out Medicaid providers. The agency head, Dr. Mehmet Oz, says states will be asked to explain their plans to revalidate some providers. Today would have been Queen Elizabeth's 100th birthday, and the royal family celebrating with a series of commemorations.
The royal family has, of course, had its difficulties since her death, not least the scandal surrounding the former Prince Andrew and cancer diagnoses for Charles and Princess Kate. The family is hosting a special reception at Buckingham Palace to mark the day today, and her daughter, Princess Anne, is unveiling a special garden in Regent's Park.
ABC's James Longman. Billionaires Michael and Susan Dell are donating $750 million to the University of Texas at Austin. The UT Dell Medical Center is projected to open in 2030. They say the money will improve patient care through artificial intelligence and increase healthcare options in Austin. I'm Dave Packer, ABC News.
Before we had AT&T Business Wireless coverage, our delivery GPS wasn't the most reliable. Once our driver had to do a 14-point turn to get back on route. A 14-point turn. An influencer even live streamed the whole thing. Not good for business. Now with AT&T Business Wireless, routes are updating on the fly and deliveries are on time. And the influencer did get us 53 new followers, though.
AT&T Business Wireless. Connecting changes everything.